Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I'm really happy to have you here. Today we're going to cover the intuitive map for the weeks of March 28th through April 16th. There's so much happening this month, and so happy birthday to you. There's so much going on that I'm really just going to break this down by weeks. So what I'm going to do is pull a card that has the overall energy for each of the weeks, and then the opportunity, the challenge, and then the opportunity, and then we'll get advice cards for those. And so that first week we start off with a new moon happening in your sign. So kind of focusing in on that new moon and what it's going to bring forward for you. That is on Friday, April 1st. It is at 11 degrees and 31 minutes of Aries. And it is going to be an opportunity for you to really set your intentions for your solar return, right? So it is an energy that goes out for, it becomes a full moon in about 18 months. And so it's really kind of setting your intentions for what you want to create over the next year and a half. It is highly motivating energy. It's a highly motivating energy. We just have a lot going on at this time with the astrology. So while I'm getting the advice card here for you, I could see that the overall energy for this is you have the Knight of Crystals. So the Knight of Pentacles. And again, like I said, it is the energy of planting the seeds of intention for something to create and manifest over time. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, but it's very much energy of wanting to be progressive and take things forward. And a camel always makes sure that it carries with it everything that it needs to sustain itself for a long journey. So what you're, even though it's the fool's journey and the fool steps out and he just has that little bag over his shoulders, it's the essentials of what he needs. And so what is it that you're trying to bring into your life and draw and attract into your life that's really super important to you? That's what you want to focus on. Write it down. Write it down. I can't tell people enough how often they need to write things down. So, your challenge is the 3 of shells, and your opportunity is the 4 of shells. It's a really interesting way of looking at it. So your challenge is almost feels like a distracted by everybody and everything that's going on around you and the celebration and everything, and not taking the time to pull your energy in and focus on what it is that you should be. So it's about focusing in. So the 4 of shells here is the soul searching and the reevaluation. This is your opportunity to do some serious soul searching. It is a blue heron. The blue heron's got his feet in the emotional waters. He's paying attention. A lot of times the 4 of cups will be like, oh, you're missing an opportunity. This is about stepping out of the activity and the busyness. Yeah, they're all swimming in a big circle. It's like stepping out of how things are moving around to really connect in with your own higher self and what it is that you really want to manifest, because you have the diamond dreamer, material wealth, and true prosperity. Your advice is to really focus in on what it is that you want to create. The Knight of Crystals and true prosperity and material wealth, they totally go together. So taking a step back from the social life, from the swirling around activity, maybe take a few days this week off on Facebook and just sit down and write out what it is you want. Be very clear about where you want to go and what your next 1 or 2 steps are going to be. You don't need to know all the way to get there. It's 18 months away, and look at how fast everything's changing these days. We have no freaking idea what's going to happen from day to day, right? So knowing what you want to create and knowing and figuring out what your first 1 or 2 steps are, you step out onto the path and things will be shown for you. That is always how that works. So if you have not hit the thumbs up yet, I would really appreciate you doing that, because it really helps the channel. Also, when you guys connect in and you leave me a message, I'm going to start randomly selecting people who leave me messages and sending you little videos every couple of months. So I just did that for the equinox, and so I'm just going to I want to thank you in a way, and also I want to connect in and create community. And the best way for me to do that, to show my thanks and my gratitude, I think, is just to do a little 5-10 minute video for random people who bother to take the time to support this channel through your likes and your comments. And of course, if you want to become a member, then you get a lot more that way. So your opportunity, wow, your overall for the week of, I didn't write the weeks down. So the next week, I think it's like the 4th. Yeah, it's the 4th through the 10th. We've got Venus moving into Pisces. Venus loves being in Pisces. She's exalted there. And we've got Mercury moving into Taurus. And Mercury in Taurus is all about the money and how to figure that out and how to make a plan. So that plan that you have started to put into place, taking action on that this week is going to be very important. We have the 5 of Acorns, which is like the 5 of Wands. It's challenge and it's growth, but it's spring, and it feels more like it's the growth aspect of it. It's the opportunity for you to start working on this plan, because your advice is to take action. And so with these energies, Venus is about, she rules Taurus. She is about what is of value, self-esteem, self-worth, but also finances. And when she's in Pisces, with all that dreamy energy that's going on in there right now, we currently have Jupiter that rules it and Neptune both in there. And so there's this energy of really expansive energy in that arena of your life. And you've got Venus in there, and she's in your house of dreams, right? If you're an Aries rising, that's your 12th house, but she wants to help you to expand on it in a way that is practical. She's very practical. She gets what she wants. I really like the energy of Venus. So this 5 of Acorns says, yeah, it's a challenge to create the growth. So you need to stand up for yourself. You need to speak your words. Look at that. That cheetah's got his mouth open, and he's like, back off. Back off, oh, you little dolphins that I enjoy playing with. I need to think over here. I got stuff to do. So it's really that energy of that. The challenge is keeping yourself in emotional balance, because here we have Temperance. That's finding the balance and the harmony. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things coming at you, a lot of challenges coming in, but you have an opportunity here to really figure out what it is you want and take a step toward it, because the opportunity is the Page of Shells or the Page of Cups, and it is depicted on here by a little tree frog. And the tree frog is a very grounded energy that can also jump and is in touch with emotional waters, right? So it's like that energy of the Fool, but it's very grounded. And also the growth, back to the growth, because the tree climbs. It's really, the tree frog climbing really seems very important here. So you have the ability to elevate, to get to a higher status, to move things forward by taking an action step. So tell everybody, I need a little space here. I'm thinking, I got to stay in balance, and I got to focus on, I know it's your birthday season and you want to have fun, but you really need to drill down into this if you want to, in 18 months, see the rewards. That camel energy takes a long time to get there. Okay, so that is very beneficial if you can drill down on that. If you guys want little daily readings on the energy, I do that over on Facebook. It's the Moonlit Waters group. It's open to anybody, so just come on in. And I'd love to see you over there. So let's take a look at that 3rd week here. In that 3rd week, we've got Jupiter conjunct Neptune. Jupiter conjunct Neptune. So this is the 11th through the 17th. You get a lot with this. Okay, so there's a lot going on. When the 2 ruling planets of a sign conjunct, that is momentous. It's at 23 degrees and 50 minutes. So check your charts. If you have anything in water, in your chart at 2350, it's going to be affected by this. And also, I want to say in Virgo, because it'll be opposing that energy, you may feel that pretty strongly there too. The last time this happened was 1856. That's how rare it is. And after 1856, there were all these it is this expansion of this beautiful energy of wanting to bring in peace and harmony and to really expand that in our lives in general and in the collective. So in personal and in the collective. And then the next time this happens is 2188. I'm thinking, you know, most of us won't be around for that. So it's a really unique opportunity that happens on Tuesday, April 12th at 10:42 a.m. You might want to write that down and just take a moment when that happens to pray for peace and harmony in the world. We could really use that, right? And then we have Mars. Let's talk about peace and harmony in the world. We have Mars moving into Pisces. That cools Mars down. Mars is not particularly like being in there, but it's on its way to your sign. And it's not going to spend very long in Pisces. It's kind of moving fast right now. But it is a chance to kind of catch that peaceful wave. That happens on April 14th at 11:06. And then on Saturday, April 16th, we get the full moon in Libra. It is at 26 degrees and 46 minutes of Libra. It happens at 2:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Check the chart calculator below in the description box because I cannot do that. So your overall energy for this week is you have the 7 of crystals. And the 7 of crystals is this anteater. Okay, so that's like the 7 of pentacles. That is waiting for things to be produced, for things to grow. What I love about an anteater, and actually what does it say here? It says options and results. He's got his nose to the ground and he's looking for the opportunity. He finds an ant, he gets on the trail, he follows all the little ants right back to in there, and he's got the whole nest, or the termites, or whatever it is he happens to find. He has options and he has opportunities, but it's nose to the ground. It is paying attention to what's going on around you. Your challenge is the 4 of crystals. So that is holding on too tightly. That is holding on too tightly. We have the beaver here. So it's control and security. It's so afraid of losing what you already have that you're unwilling to take a chance. But your opportunity, should you look for the options. If you don't just stay in this one particular lane that you've been in, afraid to let go of the control, if you're willing to expand out and give yourself more opportunity, like the 7 of crystals suggests, you get to the 9 of crystals, which is the 9 of pentacles, which is the independence. This is the card of the entrepreneur. This is the card of the independent person. This is the person who is financially secure and understands that they have it all. It does not necessarily mean that you are okay, so you could be married and still have what is considered the single card. This is the relationship in which there is interdependence. So I don't have any problem with it all. And the next step is the 10 of Pentacles anyway. So you have here security and abundance, and it's shown by a spider. And what I love about a spider is they create a network, right? Their web. They create a network, options. That network is spread out. What comes in, they run over, they grab that option, wrap it up, they keep it for later, maybe, or they eat right away. You have options and opportunity coming in. Don't hang on so tightly to what you have going on. And so I'm using the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris Ann. She does the Light Seers Tarot. And I find that they create a sentence when you get this many. So here we go. The sacred flow of yes. The sacred flow of yes is to bravely market your magic, to shift to new potentials. You have options. And fall in love with your own story, your own sense of independence, your own sense of well-being, knowing that you are the captain of your own ship and you create your own life. You are actually the one in control of your life, but it is by allowing spirit to be in, when you get in flow, allowing spirit to help you on this path, to help guide you in the direction that you want to go. These are really lovely cards. All right, you guys, this is amazing. Wishing you a lot of success this month. Happy birthday to you. You guys take really good care. I'll be back with a reading for you sometime next week. I don't know what it is yet. We'll find out together. All right. Take good care. I'll talk to you soon.